to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know, and for today's video we're going to be doing a wear test and first impressions of the new Nars Soft Matte Foundation. So I just got this in the mail. I'm so excited. I have used their Radiant one before. I do like it, but I am more on the oily side, so I was very intrigued to get this. Now they already do have their Nars. This is a soft matte concealer. I use this to clean up the brows, but I'm actually going to be using it for concealer today to see how they pair. So if you guys are interested in this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe before you go if you do like what you see. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay guys, I am back. I did my brows really quick, so didn't think you guys wanted to see that, but I did use the Nars Soft Matte. This is the shade Medium 1 Custard for cleaning up my brows, and pretty much I use this all the time to clean up my brows. I really like it. It's very creamy. I actually never use it on my under eyes, which I don't know why I did. But first up, we're going to prime up the skin. We're going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber Setting Spray. I always have to set my face with primer water. Now to prime up the skin, we're going to be going in with the Smashbox. This is the Oil and Shine Control Primer. I love this. I literally use this every single time I do a wear test. If you are oily, you need this. It does mattify your skin, but it doesn't take away its natural oils, which I really like, so your skin isn't going to be looking or feeling super dehydrated or just dull. So now that that is on the skin, I'm just going to let it sit for a sec, and I want to talk about this foundation. Is what the packaging looks like. I have mine in the shade Light 5 Fiji. I actually really like the packaging. It's very sleek. It is a squeezy tube, which I actually kind of like. I'm kind of here for it. So this is $40. There are 33 shades. This just came out, and on Sephora it has 9 reviews, and it has, it seems like a 4.75, I believe, out of the full 5 stars. So this is a 16-hour oxidation resistant foundation that balances oils while maintaining a hydrated skin-like finish, and it protects your skin from pollution and blue light. It is full coverage, it is matte, it is liquid, it is good for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. We're going to test that out. And it also has hyaluronic acid, and it has microalgae and biohyaluronic acid to help absorb excess sebum. And it's sweat proof. What we're going to do is we're going to do half the face with a sponge, half the face with a brush, because I want to see how it actually wears. Okay, so I'm going to do this half of my face with a sponge, and ooh, all right, I'm just going to do little dots. It's liquidy, so I'm going to take the sponge. This is just a Beaky Beauty sponge, and I'm just going to blend this out. I didn't really put a lot. I really don't know how much coverage. It's too much coverage with this. It's blending out very nicely. I feel like it definitely gave a medium coverage and not so much like a full coverage, but that could also be because I didn't really put that much on. But my skin looks really good. Feels very lightweight. I feel like this is literally a perfect match. I feel like that looks really pretty. It definitely looks like my skin. Definitely more of like a natural matte finish. It feels really nice. I'm gonna do a brush on this side, and then I want to see if I could build this up. So about that much should be good. And I'm just taking, this is the It Cosmetics Heavenly Skin brush, and I'm just blending. Yeah, you definitely get, I feel like, more coverage with a brush, but I feel like I also applied a little bit more on this side. It doesn't feel like super matte right off the bat. It feels like a demi matte, truthfully. That blended out like seamlessly. That covered up a lot of like my texture and stuff, but you guys could still see I do still have a little bit of, I want to say, like a healthy glow. I definitely want to build this side up just a tiny bit more. I kind of think I like it with a brush, but you can't go wrong with either. But I have it on the back of my hand, or should I try building it up with a sponge? Maybe I'll try building it up with a sponge. Let's see. Oh no, see, now it looks pretty much the same. This is really beautiful. I definitely have that like a nice healthy glow, which I'm kind of here for. I feel like my skin, it just looks really healthy. It does not feel heavy. It looks beautiful, truthfully. Feels very, very lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have anything on the skin. Definitely more of a full coverage right now. It really looks like flawless. It looks a tiny bit weird like right here, but I am a little dry, and it did just come off on my nose a tiny bit when I touched my nose. I also heard that this is supposed to be mask proof, which I'm very interested to see if it's actually going to be mask proof. So today I do have to run to a few stores, so I will be wearing a mask for some portion of the day, so I will keep you guys posted on that. But let's go ahead and try on the concealer for the under eyes. Again, I use this pretty much all of the time when I do my brows, so I'm very intrigued to see how I use it for my under eyes. I don't think I've ever used this for my under eyes. I really don't think I have. And I feel like it actually did provide a decent amount of coverage for my under eyes, but y'all know I am a full coverage like queen when it comes to my under eyes. Now, this is not a new product, like I said. I feel like it looks good. You could definitely see a little bit more coverage on this side than this side. Again, I like a 110% full coverage, so I will probably just stick to using this for my brows and then just use a full coverage for my under eyes, truthfully. But if you are somebody who likes more like a medium coverage concealer, I feel like you're going to like this. I'm just extra and I like extremely full coverage. I just quickly want to set my face. So because this is a matte foundation and it feels truthfully like I don't even have to set it, but I am oily, so I always have to set my foundations no matter what. It doesn't feel tacky. Like underneath my eyes doesn't even feel tacky. Like it just feels really nice and very soft, not tacky. But I need to set, so I'm actually going to go in with a powder that really isn't a mattifying powder, but it is just a powder to set the face. This is just the Haley's Beauty. This is the Retouch Perfecting Powder. This is the loose setting powder, and I have mine, I think this is just like the light shade, or I don't even know, but it's a really pretty powder. Not even gonna lie, my pores look so filled right now, and I didn't even use a pore filling primer. My pores just look so good right now. They look very filled. I feel like my under eyes, for my taste, it's not really up to par. And just set my entire face. But I'm just gonna powder half of my face so you guys can see. Okay, so I powdered this half of my face. This half of my face is not. This side just feels a little bit softer because I did powder it, but this, I feel like you could totally get away with not powdering your face, and it's not going to mess anything up, truthfully, because it just felt very soft. Second time is 11:24, so I'm just going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I will be right back to give you guys my first impression. Okay guys, I am back. Let me just give you a quick rundown about what I used on my face. So for bronzer and blush, I did use the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Powder. I'm so obsessed with this. I really love the bronzer blush. Beautiful colors, blend out so beautifully, very pigmented. For highlight, I did go ahead and use the Jouer. This is the Citrine highlighter. I am so obsessed. Very powdery, but in my opinion, very beautiful. Then for eyeshadow, I went ahead and I used the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. I actually really love this palette. I know it is pretty expensive, but I really love it. So I used the shade Ridge in the crease, then I went in Suntan in the crease. I use Magma on the outer V. Then I used Silk all over the lid as like that pretty shimmery color. Then for underneath, I went ahead and used Suntan and Magma, and then Beach just to blend out the lower lashes. For mascara, I did go in with the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I really like this. I fell back in love with this. Then for lipstick, I did go in with the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige. Then I topped it off with the NYX a la Mode lipstick. I really love this lipstick, so beautiful. Then for the gloss, I topped it off with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This has hyaluronic acid in it. This one is in the shade Stone. For brow mascara, I did go in with the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Brow Mascara. But first I just want to top it off with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. I literally use this all the time. Now 11:38, so what, check-in time was 11:24, so it's been like 10-14 minutes or so. So this is how the makeup is looking. I feel like my makeup is just looking so beautiful. I really love it. I love, like, I feel like this is just giving me like soft romantic vibes, and it's just stunning. I really like how that foundation is wearing right now. My face looks very soft, it looks very filtered, it looks matte, but it does have like a skin like finish to it. If you guys could see, like, it looks like my skin, ignore the highlight, but like it looks like my skin. It's just, it looks healthy and it looks more full coverage. Definitely feels like skin. It doesn't feel like I have like cake face or a lot of makeup on. I really like this thus far. I feel like it's amazing. I feel like this makeup is looking stunning. Like, I really love the finish. I really love the coverage. I really like how you can get the same kind of coverage with the sponge and then the brush. Like, I definitely give this 2 thumbs up right now. I'm very excited. I will check in once throughout the day and then once before I take my makeup off to give you guys my final like thoughts and impressions. But so far, definitely 2 thumbs up. I really love it. I feel like it looks beautiful and I am definitely a fan. Hey guys, so it is now 4:51 and I'm going to be doing my first check-in. So this is what my makeup is looking like. So I have worn this since, was it 11:25? I think it was 11:25 was the check-in time. So it's been a few hours. I was wearing a mask and I was sweating in the mask and it was just really hot, and I forgot to take my allergy medicine today, so I was sneezing a bit, but wanted to just give you guys my first impression. So I feel like it did definitely come off the nose from like me like rubbing my nose because of allergies. Definitely did come off. It kind of looks a little like cakey right in the nose area. I hope that the camera's going to be able to pick that up, but it's actually on both sides. Right over here it looks a little funky, and then right here as well, kind of like rubbed off, but then kind of like sticking to like the dry area that I have. It didn't look like this on my chin until after I was like sweating my butt off on the mask. So it definitely, if you guys are able to see, like right here, it's a little like patchy, especially right in this area. Maybe like the mask was just rubbing, like, I don't know, it just looks a little weird right here. But my forehead looks good, my cheeks look good. Like, I like the way this foundation is sitting. I like how the foundation still feels very light, still looks like my skin. I just look very fresh. Even my mom mentioned how my makeup just looks very fresh today, and I feel like that's the effect that I'm getting with this look. So I actually do still like it. I definitely want to give this a few more hours of wear just to tell you guys if I do like it. Kind of like a 1.5. So we shall see at the end of this video, and I will talk to you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, so it is now 9:42. So I've had this foundation on since 11:20. It has been about 10 or so hours of wear, and this is what the foundation is looking like. So I have a few thoughts. I feel like right now my face looks really dewy. I feel like the ring light is making it look a little bit more dewy than it looks like in real life. It doesn't feel oily. It still feels really nice on the skin. It feels very lightweight, and I do have a glow going on, but I feel like this is really good for having it on for 10 hours. Usually I do have to blot. I hate to say this, I feel like I'm the only one that is experiencing this. My forehead looks phenomenal. My like cheek area here looks like amazing. I'll zoom you guys in, but my nose, especially right around my nose and then right around my mouth, just settled into my fine lines. It settled into my pores. It looks really like splotchy around my nose and my mouth area. The rest of my face looks really good. I feel like the bronzer, blush, and everything is still really nice on, and it still looks good. My pores, I feel like, look over here, at least they look pretty good. Like, they still look pretty filled in. And when I look at my foundation far away, it looks really nice. But then when I look at it up close, I'm like, oh, I haven't had a foundation do this to me in a while. Right here around my nose, it looks really weird. It did rub off a lot on my nose. Around here on my nose, it rubbed off over here a little bit, but here, that it looks like all around here. It's definitely settling here. I don't know, it pains me to say this, but I feel like here looks really bad. And I don't know if it's because, let me zoom you guys out. You guys are very close. I don't know if it is because I wore a mask and maybe the mask made it look weird, but I really thought this was supposed to be mask proof. So I'm very surprised that it looks like this bad. Just have to give you my first impressions. I have to say no. I feel like I can't imagine this being waterproof if it's already having a lot of issues right around here. I still want to play with it, so I will keep this in my like bucket for doing a follow-up first impressions video. I do a lot of first impression like follow-up videos, so I will definitely touch on it then. But first impressions, like, this is pretty bad. I haven't had a foundation do me this dirty in a while. I was very excited about this, and I just feel like it's not it. Again, I don't know if it's because my mask and I was like sweating a lot, but it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be this bad. So I definitely have to say no. I definitely don't like it. I love my forehead. My forehead looks amazing. So let me know your thoughts, guys. If you guys had this issue, let me know. I'm actually really upset because I really wanted this to work out, but as always, I'm going to continue working with it, continue testing it out with different primers, powders, setting sprays, all of that stuff, and just to see if I can make it work, because I truthfully wanted to make this work, but fortunately it just did not work for me. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm really upset that I didn't really like this. I really had high hopes. Every review that I saw was just amazing. So this just goes to show that if something works for you and it doesn't work for me, that's normal. If it works for me, it doesn't work for you, that's normal. That's just everybody's skin type and preferences and stuff like that. So I will definitely keep you guys posted. If you guys do enjoy a wear test, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe before you go if you did like what you saw, and if you can, hit that post notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I hope that you guys are doing well and that you guys are safe, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!